What's up, Tokos? It's Trent, aka TradeMark here. And I apologize for lack of videos. I have been under the weather a little bit, and I'm still gonna do a video. And I'm gonna do a video today with count 'em, 6 gameplays, because I want to make it up to you guys. And I've been hearing this general consensus around the subreddit a lot, that people think that rebels are underpowered. And Empire right now, Empire is strong, don't get me wrong. I think Empire is stronger than rebels for sure. Empire's the shit. But I keep seeing these threads and these comments like, I can't win on rebels. I just lost 500 points playing rebels. Rebels suck, the giant dinglings. Rebels are no good. They're underpowered. And I'm like, what? People were just crying the rebels were overpowered, and now they're underpowered. I kind of like to root for the underdog. I have pretty much a 50% play rate, right around 50% for both rebels and Empire. And I don't have a losing record on any leader, and I don't feel like any faction is severely overpowered. I just feel like people get used to playing a certain way, and then they just try and play the same exact way over and over again, and it's not going to work. You have to adapt. So I'm going to tell you guys, secret. This is what I feel. This is my opinion. That the most underrated leader in the game, pow, 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 pow. My man right here, Brody, and my man right here with this sexy mustache. Oh yeah. Lando and Bodhi. I call these two Bro'dho. Bro'dho Baggins. The Bro'dho Baggins. It's like Frodo and Sam going to take on the Empire, take on Sauron, Darth Vader. These two right here. Bro'dho Baggins is the key to the 2v2 victories, and Bodhi is the key to the 1v1 victories. Here's the thing about Bodhi right now. He does really good at countering the Empire's strengths, and in my opinion, he's the most underrated rebel leader in the game right now, and he's probably, I would rate him probably actually at like the top right now, currently, in the current meta. Lando and Luke are also still up there at the top of the rebel leaders, but let's go ahead and talk about this deck real fast, because this is important. You're going to need all these cards, pretty much all these cards right here. The only one that you could maybe swap out is GNK. You could maybe put Wookiee Warrior instead of GNK. I just like GNK, and you'll see why. You'll see why here in just a second. So let's just freaking go. Let's just go. I'm gonna bring these gameplays up. We're just gonna go. And a lot of you guys complained last time because I didn't pause things when I was talking, and you couldn't hear over my other voice. So I've turned down the volume on that voice, and I'm gonna pause when I need to talk about something. So let's go ahead and talk about why. I'm just going to kind of let this play, and then I'm going to talk about why Bodhi's awesome. Bodhi's passive gives you 20% extra health to your turrets, which includes the auto turret, the mortar turret, and it gives you 20% health to your land vehicles, which includes the light tank, and it includes the GNK droid. The unstable GNK droid, or as Portgas likes to say, the little droid that could. The little droid that could. GNK. He is. That is literally my favorite card in the game. This little waddle. The little waddle all the way to the tower, and then just the destruction when you're able to get it off. So, extra 20% health on tanks, guys. 20% health for tanks. My tanks are at like 2,800 health, so an extra 20% is like 560 health. I mean, they're almost 3,400 health tanks. I mean, that's like ATST status, guys. That is a beefy tank coming in. So this is kind of the strats here. There's a few good things about Bodhi. The auto turrets are going to get 20% more health, and turrets counter ATSTs, which is probably the strongest aspect of Empire right now. Tanks get 20% HP, which is your biggest turret aggressor. And finally, his ability is going to be laying down energy, little health packs or energy packs. Energy packs are going to give you energy advantage. Health packs allow you to trade your leader health, which is awesome. So you're going to have to learn with Bodhi that you want to tank a lot of hits, because you're going to be able to trade your health instead of turret health, or instead of your unit health. You're going to be able to trade that. So here's our first game. It's a 1v1 against Krennic. I'm not really sure. I don't remember much of what's happening so far. It looks like Krennic dies at a bad time, so I just go in and get a little poke damage on that turret, but nothing much. Calling my first health pack there. Again, remember, you can trade health with Bodhi. Okay, so let's talk about the key component cards. So tank, obviously I said, is your main turret pressure. Ion Mine is the shit. I love Ion Mine. And here's why. I'm going to show you guys right here, because I'm probably going to use it if I don't know for sure that I'm going to use it, but I haven't rewatched these, so these are a couple days old. I don't remember exactly what I did. So I throw it on turret, which is going to alleviate damage on me and damage on my turret. Throw down the auto turret, and I'm probably going to Ion Mine next. Bam, there you go. Now watch this. Watch this. Just melts. I mean, Death Squad Trooper is an awesome unique. Probably one of the best in the game. But watch it just get melted right here. Can't do nothing. And then what's that? Who's that? Who is that? Who is that? The little droid that could. Oh yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Okay, so let's prep this up. Krennic comes in because he has a huge wave. So he's going to put pressure. He has to come up all the way to attack my turret, because he needs to get that turret down as soon as possible so he can do damage on me and do damage on my turret. But he makes a mistake. He attacks the turret first when he probably should have pressured me first. Uses special maybe on me to get me to back up. So I just come up and I kill him. And as soon as I kill him, I'm like, you know what? It's time for the little droid that could. So I know that Krennic has at least a 5-second respawn. This is his second death, so he's probably at 6 seconds, maybe even 7 seconds, I don't remember. Because it does increase over time as time's ticking down. So I got at least 6, maybe 7 seconds here to do something. Spawn in GNK, he's going to have a 1 second spawn in time, and he's slow. He's slow as shit. So guess what? Guess what, people? What's this card right here? Bam. Over there. Look at that. Adrenal. The buff to Adrenal, they knocked it down from 3 energy to 2 energy. It lasts for 4.5 seconds. Guess what? 4.5 seconds is just enough to make that little freaking droid that could. Oh, yeah. So, one counterplay with the GNK just gave me 90% turret damage. 90% turret damage from one. I wouldn't even say that was a mistake by Krennic. He shouldn't have been as aggressive, been all the way up in there because he died. But that one death allowed me to get 90% turret damage. Bam. Now, Krennic has energy advantage because he has, I obviously just spent all my energy right there on that counterplay. I'm going to tank this light vehicle because remember, you want to trade your health. You want to trade your health for damage. So that's what I'm doing. I'm coming up here. I'm risking Bodhi health. Bam! Get Krennic again. So now I know, okay, Krennic's dead for another 7 seconds. Except for now I can't die, or I really don't want to die because I want to get this turret down while I have the opportunity. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. Oh, I get energy. That's unfortunate. I really wanted health there, but I get energy. So now I have to run over here and get health. Because if I die right now, he's going to be able to take my turret. It's just, now would be a really, really bad time to die. So let's drop in. Let's hope this is health. Another energy. I mean, energy's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's always nice to have energy. But look at this. Look at this hero card. Ion Mine. Ion Mine's so good. Okay, you'll notice where I place this. This is just a little tip. I'm placing it just so that that little outer ring in the very top you guys see there, it's just touching the turret. That will do damage to the turret, plus it will do damage to the squad trooper, plus Krennic, plus the dewback. The only thing he's not going to hit is the little light vehicle, which is fine because I can do damage. I have things coming up right here that can do damage to the light vehicle. I'm fine. So he comes up, he tries to pressure me and kill me with his ability. Guess what? He went a little too crazy because my tank's there, beasting on him. Now I've dropped the Grenadier to do damage. Now I'm killing the dewback, and guess what? A little droid that could. That was actually probably a misplay. I probably should have played that. But the other thing that GNK does, which is nice, GNK serves two purposes, right? If you adrenal him, he's going to do huge chip damage to the turret. Probably 80%, depending on what level you are, your GNK is, and what level you're playing against. You're going to do huge damage. Probably at least 60% all the way up to maybe 80%. So that was probably a waste to lay GNK here. But the other purpose that he serves is that if he walks across that line, he's GNK with Bodhi. My GNK has like 20, I don't remember, 2,600 health maybe, around there. It's beefy. So it's soaking up this damage, allows me to walk in, get a couple hits, and I just drop Ion Mine on it. And guess what? He can kill a GNK. It doesn't matter. The Ion Mine does everything I need to. It gets the rest of the damage there. Bam. I'm up 1-0. Now, okay. So most people play pretty passive once they gain lead, and they just kind of defend the rest of the time. I'm not that way at all. So like, I actually pretty much never try and defend. I'll pretty much always go on the aggressive. So here, I drop tank top and I adrenal it, and then I don't know why it's game over. So he was just trying to get in right at the end. But I would have taken turrets 2-0. I ended up winning 1-0 because my tank didn't get it. Let's hop into the next game. Oh, this is the same game. So let's go hop into the next game. Wait, no, wait. Yeah, this is the next game. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? Man, this is such an unprofessional quality video. I'm not watching you. I'm not watching your crap, trade junkie. What we got up here next? We got us a Callus, Agent Callus. Callus is a beast. If you guys played against some good Calluses, it can be rough. But let's just see what happens. So he plays dewback, and I play Pathfinders as turn 1. I don't really have any good cards to play here. I play GNK on the bot. Okay, so I played GNK maybe turn 1, and then Pathfinders turn 2. So I have GNK on right, Pathfinders on left. They're going to get wrecked by that dewback. So I go over here, it looks like. I'm going to throw a turret down because so that GNK just gets wrecked by the Bladesman. It's just a waste, which is kind of easy to tell that that's going to happen. Because if you drop GNK first, they have so much time to prepare for it that, it's just a thrown down card. Now here's where you're countering a Empire. This is why Bodhi is so good. I'm dropping down this turret, level 13 turret. I don't know what health it has, but it gets 20% more health. Watch how many hits it takes from this ATST. And it's just delaying the ATST. It's just preventing damage on my main turret. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. 4 hits. 4 shots. I mean, ATST has like a 2.5 second delay on his shots. Maybe 2 seconds. So I just wasted 8 to 10 seconds of that ATST's time that he would have been doing damage on my turret, but he's not. He didn't do a damn thing to my turret. And guess what? He didn't clear out my units either. So now I have Grenadier coming in. I got tank coming in. Like, man, oh, you are in trouble, Callus. Bam, speed us all up. 4.5 seconds now. Oh my lord. Look at that value right there. That was horrible by him, but he plays heavy gunners into my Grenadier. Watch this. Bow! The value. I didn't play a single card to counter that, and my Grenadier just destroys the entire heavy gunners. So he just played 5 energy, huge energy advantage right here, huge time for me to take advantage. I have Ion Mine up here. I dropped it a little bad. I should have tried to place Ion Mine in a place where I could have hit both the turret and him. But anyways, it doesn't matter because look at that. Boom. One single counter push. His mistake was heavy gunners were way too close. He had to play the heavy gunners back by his turret, and then he had to aggress because he has to make the Grenadier target him and not his heavy gunners. So he made a mistake there. He should have dashed in, took the aggro on the heavy gunner, or on the grenadier, and then he should have stunned, used his ability right there, and then he could have killed the grenadier and backed out, because then the heavy gunners are going to melt me and the turret. But anyways, he makes a mistake. I'm coming in here now. This is one thing you want to know about Callus is, like, anytime he dashes aggressively, he's probably going to use ability. Like, that's pretty common for Callus, dash in, use ability. So I back up here to dodge that ability, and that allows me to still target him and attack him while he's trying to clear out my units. Come over here, there's a little dewback over here. I also dropped turret just so my main turret doesn't take damage there. That was probably unnecessary. I could have taken a little chip damage there, but it's whatever. At this point, pretty much could play defensively for the win, but again, that's not my thing. That's not me. I'm not no bitch. But watch me get wrecked. So this is what he should have done last play, which is perfectly played by him this time. He just didn't do it right last time. He dashes in to kill the grenadier, and he plays heavy gunners behind where they're out of damage range, and they melt the turret, melt me. Like, I'm in bad situation. Luckily, what's that card? Ion Mine. That's right. Ion Mine. Ion who? Ion Mine. Goodbye, heavy gunners. So that was a good clear by him, but I mean, Ion Mine is just such a good card. And then here we go. Again, look at that. ATST. What are you going to do, ATST? You're not going to do anything. He can come in here. He can stun. He's going to be a little crazy. I might die here probably. But look, this is how good the... So luckily he actually died there. It would have been really bad if he didn't die, because then he could have spawned. Oh, look at this guy. Look at sneaky trademark here. He dashes in for the stun. I know he's going aggressive. Watch this. You see that drop? You see that drop? You didn't even see that little droid that could. You didn't see it. You did not see that, did you? But there he is. There's my hero. Go GNK. Go GNK. Go GNK. The little droid that could, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Bam. Even though I trade 50% of my turret health because he gets his AT into me, I get a GNK off. I basically just traded even though I made a mistake. I die because of who? The little droid that could. That's why. Okay, so this was a mistake again. I meant to drop this tank right here. Sometimes I play on my phone still, which is a small screen. I play on a Galaxy S6, and sometimes I don't play on my Shield tablet. So it's really weird. If you drag up from this spot, you'll notice I drag up and to the right, and I'm trying to drag this tank just right here to attack this turret. Instead, I drag it all the way up there, which is an accident. I just meant to drop it right in front of me by that grenadier. If I would have done it correctly, I would have taken 2 turrets, and I would have 100% guaranteed me the game. But instead, look what I do. Now, I've wasted... This is a horrible mistake by me. It probably could have cost me the game. I'm lucky that it didn't. But I play a 6 energy card, and I adrenal it, because for some reason I thought maybe the tank would still aggro the correct turret, but it doesn't. And so, yeah, huge waste. Luckily, though, guess who it is? It's hero card coming back up. So I'm able to clear that, put the turret down. The turret's going to take damage, so he might be able to tie it up here, but it doesn't matter, because even if he had tied it up there, he would have died. And then look at the little droid that could. Drop them GGs. Drop them GGs. Next game. You guys see how awesome this deck is? You guys gonna show some rebel love? I want you guys to post in the comments when you go out and you throw your Bodhi deck in. You don't even need Bodhi, actually. Lando will work too. Lando will do the same thing. Not quite as good, but Lando's main advantage is that you can cycle turrets faster than normal, so you can get those turrets down. Same concept with Lando. I usually don't put GNK in because you don't get the extra health. So I run Wookiee Warrior with Lando. But pretty much same deck. You guys seeing how good Bodhi is, though? You guys, I'm going to see comments. I'm going to be like, TradeMark, I lost 200 games as Rebels in a row because they're underpowered. And then I saw your video. And now I'm on a 2-win streak. 2 wins. It's my best rebel streak yet. I'm serious, guys. Like, I don't think I've lost with this deck since I put it on my main account. I don't think I've lost with it in 2v2. I don't think 1v1 though. I think I've drawed. It's a good deck. It's a good deck, guys. So let's see here. Bam. I don't know what I'm start out here. Looks like I just decided to go aggressive right off the start. Throw down that tank, and he's standing a bit back. You can see right there. And look, he makes the mistake of letting my tank lock onto his turret. Huge mistake here. He lets my tank lock on there, and guess what? Bam, speed it up, Adrenal. Then I'm gonna drop this ion mine, I'm sure. Bam. Look at that. That one tank did, that tank plus ion did 60% damage right there. Huge mistake by him letting me lock onto that with the tank. Never let enemy tanks lock on to your turret unless you're gonna die, and that they're gonna take it for sure if they lock on. But anyways, let's just fast forward here. Okay, he's playing now. He's going on the offensive. So I have 60% health, and here's the first time. So I'm in a bad situation. Usually you always want your turret up, but guess what? I already played it on the right side to avoid damage. So now I don't have it up. So in this situation, now what I'm going to do, I know that I'm going to take a ton of damage here because I don't have turret, I don't have units. I have a really bad hand in my hand right now. Adrenaling me and the Grenadiers, and they're not going to do anything. So I go aggressive on the opposite side. I force him to make a decision. He makes the correct decision and goes back to defend that because that's what it should, that's the correct decision to make. But bam, look. It's too late though. It's too late, Thrawn. It's too late, buddy. I already got my tank and my stuff in there. Already took your turret. He did some decent damage to me, but I was able to clear out his units with none other than the ion mine. So we're good. And here we are. I'm not sure who has energy advantage at this point. Drops a pro droid, pretty good pro droid right there. That's just the even trade right there because my Pathfinders are 3 energy. He probably could have waited till they were closer and just taken them out himself and just saved his 3 energy. But if he would have let the Pathfinders go all the way up there, I might have been aggressive, and then he might have been screwed. So let's just fast forward a little bit, see what's going on. I'm slow playing like it's the beginning of the game. Okay, we got some action. So I dropped tank because I'm going to go on the aggressive, and guess what? He wants to go on the aggressive too. So now we both played an offensive play into the same lane. Now anytime that you do this, if you drop tank and they drop ATST, your tank unfortunately is going to do what you don't want it to do. You want your tank to attack that turret, guess what? It's going to turn around right here. It's going to start attacking the ATST, which is bad for you. So what I do is I know I have to get rid of this ATST. I don't have turret up, so I adrenal my units and I start attacking the ATST. They get stunned, but look, I mean, if you adrenal, some units and they're not, what's the word? The enemy doesn't aggress those units in the back. Look, four of us adrenaled, we're able to take out the ATST. So you don't have to have a turret down to counter it. But look at this. Look, he comes up a little too far right here. Big mistake. Now I can just re-chip him. Grenadier gets a shot in. He goes down. That's a really good probe droid. That literally saved him. I mean, I would just wipe this turret. But I'm still able to anyways because I have a Grenadier coming in. And guess who? Guess who? Guys, look at that. That's Bladesman. That is a Bladesman attacking that GNK. That droid that could, that little droid that could. Could he? Yes. Yes, he could. Because he has 20-something shit ton of health. That's why. Bam. Turret destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case. This Rebel deck is freaking awesome. Okay? I'm sharing all the legit secrets with you guys. Now you guys are going to go out there and you can destroy the Empire. You know, bring balance to the Force. I believe in you guys. Bam. That's it. That's the 1v1s, guys. I won like 7 games in a row. And then I was like, that's enough. That's too much. That's too much Empire destruction for one day. 2v2s. Guess who it is, guys? Guess who it is? It is Bro'dho Baggins. Bro'dho Baggins. Bro'dho Baggins is in the house. So me and Portcast played a little 2v2, and we went Lando Bodhi. You could run 2s with Luke and Bodhi. You could run 2s with... sorry, let me pause this. You run 2s with Bodhi and Luke, Bodhi and Lando, Bodhi and Han. You could run with Luke and Lando, Lando and Han, maybe. I want to run Sabine. I love Sabine. I love her playstyle. She's just got too many bugs, and I hate like how things happen with her, how she jumps. It's just unpredictable. I don't like her anymore. But you could do that. Bodhi and Sabine, you know, pretty much Bodhi is the key here, again, on 2s. Why? Why, you ask? Because that 20% extra health on turrets, 20% extra health on tanks, it is amazing, because that's the main advantage that Empire has in 2v2 is they have really strong, aggressive leaders, and they have these big-ass ATSDs. And guess what? Okay, so, I mean, this game's already over. I don't know what happened here. Okay, I know what happened. That's an ion mine, guys. That's what happened. What else do you want aside from this amazing card that's AoE damage that just melts heavy gunners and melts leaders and melts units chilling in an area for 5 seconds? So adrenal, one mistake by the enemy, one adrenal. Oh, this was a mistake by me. I meant to use my ability there, and I don't know what happened. Like, I dragged my ability. Watch this. Bam. I dragged my ability, and for some reason, Bodhi just goes Rambo up to the turret. I don't know what he was doing. But anyways, I die here because of that mistake. But we take the turret, so it don't matter. And then Portcast is up there. Guess what? Bro'dho's doing his work on his top turret. That's all it needs to be said. Respawn in. And again, don't let the light vehicles, just like tank, don't let it lock onto your turret. So I'm going to run in and I'm going to tank that because I know I can get damage. I can get my health back with some health packs that are all over the place. Look at this. I need you guys to understand this real fast. Look at the mini map real fast. I know you guys can't see, but right here you see this? That's a health pack. And right there, that's a health pack. I'm laying these health packs down because I am Bodhi, and that's what you're supposed to do in 2v2s. You're supposed to let your friends, your allies, have some health when they're damaged, when they are damaged. Let me ask you guys, does Portcast look damaged right here? Does Portcast look damaged right here? He just spawned. He is at 100% health, ladies and gentlemen. Look at his strategy here. What's he gonna do? Pick up 1, pick up 2. 100% health. This shady motherfucker. Portcast run around picking up freaking health packs like they're extra lives in Super Mario Brothers. Picked up 2 of those health how they work, Portcast. You have infinite lives. You can always respawn. But guess what? I come up here, I get aggressive, and guess what, Portcast? I need health now. I'm being aggressed on. I need health. Oh, but guess what? I'm tired. There's no health. Scumbag Portcast. Hashtag scumbag Portcast in the comments. I want to see it at least 100,000 times. You just grabbed 2 of them at full health. Scumbag Portcast. So 2v2 strat is not very much different. Again, the key is that, well, the cool thing about 2v2, as far as I know, all passive abilities on leaders, like Inquisitor, Vader, Leia, Bodhi, I'm pretty sure that they work for both your units and your ally units. So, not only are my tanks and my turrets 20% stronger, Bro'dho Baggins, all of our tanks and all of our turrets and all of our GNKs are 20% more health. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to hear rebels are underpowered. We played 20 games. 20 games. We didn't. Well, we did. We lost one because Portcast was trolling. We did a lot of trolling stuff this night. Like, we tried to win games by like standing in one spot and stuff. Like, so we did lose 1 game out of 20, and then we drew 1. But if we were trying our hardest, it would be very, very difficult for us to lose with this duo.
Oh wait, I don't read this.
It would be very difficult. I didn't get a matchup against any of the really big resistance guys this night when we were playing, like Neurodyne or Half Face. However, I did match up against a whale, and you'll see that in this next game, I think. Let's go to the next game. That game's done. Let's go to the next game. Let's go to the next one. Where are you at? Bam, there you are. So this is DD shifters. Ilir, I-L-I-R-R. Iller. We'll go with Iller. Iller's level 15, so we have level disadvantage in this game. We have 2 level disadvantage in this game. And Bosk is like level 11, 12, maybe? I don't know. Most of the DD shifter guys, though, there's quite a few whales in there. So, same thing in 2v2. So, actually, Portgas makes a mistake here. Pretty much, I have this covered with Ion plus turret. Like, I can handle this. And Portgas is like, well, no, you can't handle it. He doesn't even have faith in Bro'dho. He doesn't have faith in the Bro'dho. So, he gives me a turret. And then, what's up top? Oh, yeah, another ATST. So, that usually, when you're playing twos, you usually want to pick a lane. And you both want to defend a lane. Then, when you have the opportunity to kill the enemy leader, that's when you want to counter push, but you want to prime that counter push before he dies, especially if he's like a suicide leader like Vader, Inquisitor, anyone that's running into your turret and you know they're gonna die. Start dropping units all the way up there. I reversed my camera, so now I can't point the correct way. I'm reversed. Anyways, so we take some turret damage up top. Things aren't looking so hot for us, but I think this is this. I play a tank all the way at the back, and I'm not really sure why. I think because I didn't really have a good play yet. So play a tank in the back, drop some energy. Pretty much I'm just trying to slow play here to look for an opportunity. Just a lot of trading of nothing. Okay, here's an interesting spot right here. So I'm going to try and IM on both turrets. And the reason why, oh yeah, I see the reason why. So I'm going to try and Adrenalis right here. And let's see how it goes. Looks like it's going to go horrible. So Bosk obviously has a really big counter GNK. GNK is not as good in 2v2 as he is in 1v1. However, again, it's the same thing. All you need is like one GNK to go off, you know, and it's worth it because it's going to do the majority of damage to the turret there. So it looks like they're making ATST play top. They have double AT top, but one's way back and the other one's a little forward. So all I'm going to do is just drop some units top. I don't want to completely commit and go over there because I want to try and do some damage right here. So you can see I'm going to try and push in, except for Boss responds, which is, you know, he does the correct thing. He responds how he should. And I actually go down here, do a little bit more chip damage with Ion Mine, but nothing crazy. If I don't... Now I'm going to have to be kind of in a rush when I respawn here because he's going to have his counter push coming up. So I drop tank just to soak up damage, and it actually works out fine. Portgas is able to clear his lane and come help me out. Okay, so now we have, this is an important counter push right here. So I just dropped tank to soak up damage there. Portgas drops tank. We have double 3,400 HP tanks coming in, and I'm going to adrenaline them all. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. Look at that. That's crazy. That's just crazy. So what I'm doing right here is I'm trying to make Boss make a difficult decision. I'm running up, and then I'm playing Ion Mine on all these units back here, and I force him to basically aggro me instead of the tanks, and now the tanks are able to lock onto the turret. So basically suicide rushing right here, but the tanks lock on, and bam, take out the turret. They try and respond by dropping AT's top. I'm able to put a turret down when Portgas dies. So even though they have double AT here, I Adrenalis all, and we were able to melt this last AT here. And that's it. That's it. 3, 2, 1, bam, bam, bam. GG, GG throughout the GGs. So that's that game. Had level disadvantage there. Level 5 boss. Nice. Stopping that. Here's the last game. Last game, people. Last game. Throw up that hashtag scumbag porkass because he's still trash and he's still a scumbag. But here we go. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm throwing an auto turret up here. So this is probably, I don't know, I guess we're trolling again here. We're throwing auto turrets up into the mid because I don't know why. But usually you would never do this, so apparently this was a bad gameplay to pick because I'm clearly not doing very smart things right here. I run in just a suicide. I don't know if that was a correct play. It definitely wasn't a correct play, actually. I probably should have grabbed the dual health packs that were sitting back here. Plus, I had ability up, so I could have just tried to lay down ability and see if it was a health pack all the way up there, and then I could have done some damage on turret and ran away. Instead, I just died for free without even getting a single shot on that turret. So pretty bad. But Portgas is able to do some decent damage top. Nothing going on here. I lay a tank down bot. Grenadier behind. Ion Mine in front. It's pretty standard trades, but the tank's going to get melted. Again, the tank's only going to be effective if we can get it past the units so it locks on the turret. He snares me here, and Bladesman behind me is bad news for me. I luckily, though, if you're ever snared by Bosk and you can kill him before he kills you, he's not going to get the 2 energy. So, oh, he does get that. What the heck? There's no way I killed him before. That's BS. Anyways, if he's dead, he won't get the energy advantage. So I guess he killed me at the same time or right before, even though it looked like to me like I killed him before. So my GNK goes down. That is a little droid who could not. That is a little droid.
Don't worry, my GNK's got this one. It's only 2 blaze minutes on it.
That's okay though. Not sure what else is going on. Looks like they're pushing top a little bit, and I probably. Oh, okay. So I do help by dropping a turret up there. Yeah, that's all I do. But I want to aggress this lane, so I adrenal these, and they lock on a turret. So even if they had a good push going on top, I knew I could trade, and then we'd have a low health turret top too. So I was basically, instead of responding to their push, I basically counter pushed instead, which is a fine strategy to use. Oh, look at that! Who is that? Who is that? Who is that little guy?
Yeah,
Who is that little guy?
That's
right. That's the little hero that could. Oh, you.
Oh no, little buddy.
The other unit stole his glory. Look, that little guy was 3 steps away from his sole purpose in life. He was created, designed to waddle and blow himself up. That's his sole purpose in life. His purpose, the little droid that could, and we robbed him of that glory. What a depressing end. What a depressing end. This. Anyways, guys, I just want to say, like, don't immediately hop on the bandwagons when you're struggling. Try to think of what the strengths are of the players that you're playing against the most, which is probably ATSTs and the strong aggressive leaders on Empire, and then think about the decks that are going to counter that. These decks happen to counter this great. Turrets counter ATSTs, Grenadiers counter swarms or bladesmen, tanks do turret pressure. GNK is just a little. GNK is probably the one that you can maybe. I mean, he's the little droid that could. How can you not? Adrenal's really important for this deck. Ion Mine isn't. Honestly, Ion Mine, Grenadier, and Pathfinder should be in just about every Rebel deck that there is. And Turret is awesome too. So I would say those 4 cards are pretty much in every Rebel deck. The other 3, you can think of something else if you want. You want to mix it up. Sprinkle a little bit of your own awesomeness on there. This video is going to be so long, and I don't care. We do not give in to the Empire's demands. If we want to make a forever infinite Rebel video, to bring balance to the Force, I will make a Forever Infinite video for Hamlet. A lot of videos and guides that I still was not able to write this weekend, but they're coming. They are coming. So hang in there. I hope that this helps some of you guys Rebel players out. And pretty much that's it for me, guys. Malo, aupito. Thanks for watching, and peace. I'm out of here.